Hi, my name is Herbir Kaur Bhatia. I'm at TiETV 2018, and I have the pleasure to talk to you and talk with our friend and speaker of Words of Wisdom, Andy Tsao. Thank you so much for coming.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Herbir. It's great to be back at another TiETV conference.
And I'm glad you said that because you've actually been part of the ecosystem for a long time. As a charter member, you've given so much back, so I want to say thank you for that. So first question is, on your Words of Wisdom track, what kind of questions or things that you find the audience or our young entrepreneurs are really looking for? What do they need to know?
Yeah, well, first of all, I love the Words of Wisdom track because, to your point, it was full of aspiring entrepreneurs or those in the journey of building their first businesses or maybe the second business. And the panel that I moderated today was talking about really raising funding at the very earliest stages. So it's very applicable to the audience, anything from angel investing to seed investing to Series A. Now, we've had this kind of a strange dynamic today in terms of the amount of capital that's coming into the market, which is, gosh, we're on track to be maybe over $100 billion this year in venture invested, yet the number of deals keeps reducing. So it suggests that it's harder today potentially to raise funding. So we had a lot of questions from entrepreneurs, practical questions around, hey, how should I think about raising funding, from who, what milestones do I need to accomplish to be able to raise funding at the angel or seed level and Series A. So those I think was a really good discussion.
So in terms of practical items, is there one snippet that you could leave our audience and viewers with that helps them apply these simple concepts into everyday entrepreneurial life?
Well, I think one of the discussion points that came through was the idea of not so much worrying about doing things to find an investor, in other words, shaping your business to be investor ready, but rather to focus on the milestones of your business, trying to get traction, either new customers or momentum in the business, because if you do that, then the investors will naturally want to fund your business. So it's focusing on really the core business and momentum behind the business, and the rest takes care of itself.
That's interesting. That's a very good point. I think a lot of times people get caught up by trying to impress the VC or the organization versus that I have to create value to showcase output, outcomes, customers, progress. That's a really great suggestion, and I think that will be very applicable to, like me, many others. So, last question: what did you like about TiETV this year?
Well, I like the brand change to from TiECon, which I still think of it as TiECon,
I still do too.
but I like the TiETV because it suggests that we're going somewhere new, right? And I think Ti, after 26 plus years, continues to be relevant, but always thinking of reinventing itself. So I think that's a good theme for this year.
And I guess that's perfect for Silicon Valley. Constantly reinvent yourselves.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.